Hi, I'm Monk and this is the Monk Way. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to read a stock quote. This is a very simple process and something every investor should know. Subscribe and leave a like for more investing videos. I make them every day. And make sure to check out my stock market group below, where I show you guys every single buy or sell I make in the market. You could have seen me buy Aurora Cannabis before this 30% spike. Let's use Apple stock as our example. Here's what a normal stock quote looks like. We're on Yahoo Finance right now. On the top left corner, we have the company name, Apple Inc. Right next to that, we have the ticker symbol. This is like a short nickname for the company. For Apple, it's AAPL. Under the name, tells us the stock exchange this company is traded at. For Apple, it's the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ and the New York Stock Exchange are two very popular exchanges. Right under that is the current price of the stock. So right now, Apple is worth $172. Beside the current price, we have the increase or the decrease for the day. So Apple gained 41 cents today, which is 0.24%. Below that, it tells you the time of the price, which is 4 p.m. That's when the market closes. Then we have the actual chart of the price. If you click the 5-year, we can see the price in the 5 years. At the lowest it was $74, and right now it's $172. If you click the 1 year, it shows that it's actually down for the 1 year. Scrolling down, we can see a lot more information. Let's see what they all mean. Previous close is the price Apple was last traded at in the previous day. So at 4 p.m. yesterday, Apple's price was $172. Open is the price of Apple when the market's open today. The American market opens at 9:30 in the morning, so Apple is trading at $170 at 9:30 this morning. These numbers are different because there's after hours trading, where people can buy or sell Apple after the markets are closed. This usually doesn't move the stock as much. The bid price is the price you could get for selling your stock. When you buy or sell a stock, it's usually not for the exact price you see on the screen. So if you want to sell a stock, you can sell it for this price. And the asking price is the price to buy a stock. So if you want to buy 1 share of Apple, it'll cost you this price. The day's range is the lowest and the highest of the price. So for Apple today, the lowest was $169 and the highest was $173. 52-week range is the same as the day's range except for the year. So for Apple for the year, $142 was the lowest, $233 was the highest, which is much higher than today. Volume is how many shares of Apple were traded today, so almost 24 million shares of Apple. Average volume is how many shares are traded daily over a long period of time, usually about 3 months. So on average, 35 million shares of Apple are traded daily. The market cap is how much the company is worth in total. So Apple is worth $815 billion. If we add up all their shares of stocks, each share being worth $172, we'll get $800 billion. They have about 5 billion shares of stock. Beta means how much movement the stock has compared to the market as a whole. 1 means it's about the same, over 1 is more volatile, under 1 is less volatile. So Apple is about 1. So it moves about the same as the market as a whole. The PE ratio is a very important number. TTM means trailing 12 month, or 1 year. This tells you the profit of a company. A PE ratio of 14, this means for every dollar Apple made, we're paying $14 for their stock. Basically, it tells you how much profit a company made. To calculate this number, we need the EPS, or the earnings per share, also the average of 1 year. The earnings per share is $12. This means for every share of Apple at $172, they made $12 of profits. There's about 14 times $12 in 172, which means we're paying 14 times what they made in profits. This also means we want a low PE ratio, so we're paying less money for a company that makes more profits. If Apple had a PE ratio of 10, it means we're paying $10 for every $1 they made, which is pretty fair. Right now the average PE ratio is actually 20, so Apple is a pretty good deal. The lower the PE ratio, the better. We might have companies like Amazon with a PE ratio of 200, which means very low profits compared to the stock price. Earnings dates is the estimate of their next earnings reports. So Apple might be reporting around May of 2019. For a dividend and yield is the estimate of how much dividends they're paying. They're paying $2.92 per share of Apple, or about 1.69% of your money. So if you invested $100 in Apple, you would get $1.69 every single year. Ex-dividend dates is the day you have to own the stock in order to get the dividends. So you have to own Apple stock on February 8th to get paid for the next dividends. 1 year target estimates is how much analysts think the price will be in 1 year, but this number is usually a wild guess and not very accurate. And that's how you read a simple stock quote. Subscribe and leave a like if you learned something today. I make these investing videos every day. And check out my stock market group below to learn a lot more. Keep watching to learn about the stock markets the Monk way.